Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, and our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
And he hasn't been making as much of an impact with his defense as he had been earlier in the season. Steal numbers have dropped off in the past 5 games. He'll need to put a lot more effort into his defense here tonight.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. A perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's the great in at the point and for Oklahoma City. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame.
And proving how versatile he can be. Holmgren, fantastic dime in the screen and roll.
Thompson outside. No good with the triple. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. It's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Pass to SGA. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now here's Durant. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively. And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Thompson with the bucket. And that'll tie this game up.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now, here's Dort. Last game out, he had 14. And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, the Great.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Tari Eason's checked in for Thompson. Pass to the Great. Tries again. Here's Eason. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Thunder trailing by 3. Holmgren up top, covered by Smith. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's the Great after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The Great passes to Smith. No good on the 3. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. The Rockets also changing. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. And the great subbed in for Fred VanVleet. So on the floor for Houston. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Clint Capella. And it's the great in at the point guard. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
Here's the great SGA defending.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game.
That's a high percentage look for SGA.
1:39 left in the first half of basketball. Here's the great. Up and in on the layup. The great's got 8 points.
The shooters shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The Rockets trail. Pass to Finney-Smith. 1:02 left in the first half of the game. The great misses. The Thunder shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. And they get it back. Rockets shooting very well. 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Dort passes to Williams. It's tipped. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's the great. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ballgame.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, damage. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie, I said damage.
They've had some success, but they've been counterpunched at times as well. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Alperen Şengün has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. Now, here's Dort. Takes the 3, gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 10 points.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Jim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Guys, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's Thompson after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is Durant's competitive fire coming out to play. He couldn't let that last 3 go unanswered.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard to find out which rookies have blocked the most shots this season. Well, you look at the great, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks.
Well, he has clearly established himself as the premier rim protector in this year's rookie class.
Off the inbound, and Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. 14 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the great. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's the great. 10 points for him. It's stolen by SGA. Williams for 3. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Back to Holmgren. For the 3. Dort misses.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now, here's SGA. 14 points for him. Count that one for Dort. Dort's got 5 now. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Williams dishes to Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Clock at 6. Dort with a screen for Williams. The great grabs the miss. The great's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Durant, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 7. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Wow, what determination. Gilgeous-Alexander fighting through contact for the and one.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort, and a change for the Rockets. Eason's checked in.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Smith for 3. The Rockets again can't hit. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City.
And this is a big part of SGA's game, drawing fouls, and he's an outstanding free throw shooter.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Chang, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Wiggins is subbed in for Jalen Williams. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 19 points in the game. Wallace outside. Shoots it. And there's SGA on the assist by Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's the great. He's got 13. Off target with his 3.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Now here's Chang. Wiggins sets a screen for Caruso. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caruso's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's Durant on the wing. Smith outside, and stolen by Wiggins. Here's SGA.
Well, that's why SGA has proven he's one of the most natural scorers in this league.
To halt the run, the great misses. Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over KD, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Rockets trail by 16. Taking a look at the... Right side, Dort. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Here's the great. Another miss by Houston.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Drops in the tray.
And he doesn't get a lot of recognition for it, but Durant is a terrific passer.
Outside, Dort. Here's SGA. Yep, that's going to go in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Launches it. 3. Good.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Thunder leading by 10. Takes a step back. Outside Holmgren. Here's Dort. Out the basket.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's the great SGA defending. Hartenstein with the rebound. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They led by as many as 18 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He started close. Now, Smith. The 3 is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. All right, here's Williams. No good from 3.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Buries the deep ball.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And he commits the intentional foul. And here are the Thunder now. It's a 5-point game. Outside SGA. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Wow, that ball is on a string. SGA breaking ankles out there.
For three. That's off. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.